What it do? Hey, blessed this is your boy BLK Finesse. We are here to do 10 reasons, but today we're going to start off with 10 reasons why it's annoying to teach women how to play video games. All right, number 1, they don't follow instructions. I know y'all all had the issue when you're trying to teach a woman how to play the game and they don't follow instructions, literally because they don't feel like they need to. They want to rush everything. They want to feel like, oh, I'm gonna just press any button. I'm gonna button mash everything, or I'm gonna just, I don't want to pay attention. I'm gonna just ask the guy for help. Pay attention, please. Just pay attention. That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just pay attention. The instructions are there in a full list. Stop being afraid to read. The same way you read a book, it's the same way you follow instructions. That's the only way to teach you how to play the game. Just follow the instructions. They have the list of buttons. All you gotta do is figure out the controller. Just figure out the control on the button. Once they read it, literally it shows you what's on the controller. Number 2, their nerves are thin as paper. Bro, there should be no reason why you are so freaked out. Stop freaking out. It's a game. The same way y'all tell us to chill out, it's the same way we tell y'all to stop having such thin nerves. We get it. It's hard to play the game, but probably has something to do with the fact that you weren't following the instructions. It is not real life. You're not going to die. Don't act like, you're finna get shot up or you're finna get ran over. No, it's okay. It's just a game. Once you play more, you'll have better understanding of how the game goes. You don't need to freak out every chance you get. You don't. I'm sorry. You just don't. Having thin nerves is not going to do anything but freak you out even more. Calm down and play the game. Just play it. All right, we got number 3, and this is pretty accurate. Okay, they'll never play unless you ask them to. I can't tell you how many times we men will ask y'all women to play a game because we noticed that you haven't played in a while. Just play. You'll get better the more you play. You don't have to continuously always watch Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, Amazon Prime. Just play. The more you play, you'll get more addicted. Just trust me on this one. Just play the game. Okay. Play the game. You can't come to us complaining when you're not good at the game because you haven't tried to. I understand. Just starting off is going to be very difficult. Just play. All right, number 4, okay? They don't think. What I mean by they don't think, they don't think. Okay, for example, you got Call of Duty, right? You're playing a game. You see someone from far away, okay? You literally see him shooting at you. Instead of going to cover, you decide to run directly at him. You're not thinking. You're out in the open. You're playing Call of Duty. Okay, it's a gun shooting game, so regardless, once you get shot a few times, you're going to die. Okay, think, logic. Okay, you're going to just think. Get to cover if you're being shot at. If you see someone, shoot while you're in cover. Don't shoot out in the open. Don't stop and try to shoot them while you're in the open because you're going to get shot. That's all I'm saying. Okay, another example. All right, another example is Fall Guys. The game is free. The game is free. Okay. Fall Guys is not as hard as you think. The physics on the game lets you know that everyone runs the same speed. Everyone runs the same exact speed. You jump the same, you run the same, you grab the same. I can't tell you how many times I ran into some people who cannot turn to save their life. They don't think. There's physics. There's a diving button, there's a jump button, and there's a grab button. There's only 3 things you need to know in Fall Guys. There's only jump, dive, and grab. Stop thinking so hard. You don't have to turn so hard to the left. You don't have to turn so hard to the right. You're running forward, okay? Look at the obstacles. The girls don't do that. They don't think. Look at the obstacles, see what you gotta do. I understand it's a race. Sometimes you're not gonna make it, but it's not that hard. It's the physics. I too sucked at it when I first started. Once I got the hang of it, understanding I gotta run straight, jump over obstacles, just maneuver, just to get forward. Don't run around, don't do backflips, jump dive. Oh bro, that's a problem. Jump dives. Bro, when I say I've seen girls do that, they jump dive or they jump and then land and then dive. Like, does that make sense? You jump, land, and then dive. Your timing sucks. And then they try to jump move at the same time instead of running and jumping. Okay, same as real life. You run, jump. You don't jump run. Like, no. Okay, we got number 5. They feel like they need to dress up. Now, I understand if it's a Twitch thing, you can dress up, okay? But you don't need to dress up to play a video game. I'm sorry. I've seen a few girls do that. That's so annoying. You don't need to dress up because who are you dressing up for? The AI? Hey, you looking good today, ma'am? Can you actually play the game right? We're gonna teach you how to play the video game. And you look great today. What? What? Alright, we got number 6. They feel like they gotta be good at the game in order to play it. It's the same thing with learning. In order for you to be good at something, you have to play it. You have to learn. You don't need to already be good. That's like saying you need to be fast to run track. Mind you, I hated hearing that. You don't need to be fast to run track. Track makes you faster. You don't need to be good at football to play football. They teach you how to be good. That's what practice is for. It's called practicing. It's called practicing. You practice, and practice makes perfect. Once you practice more, you get better. Then we got number 7. They forget things extremely often. They forget everything. Can't tell you how many times girls forget things so easily. You tell them one thing and they forget literally in 5 seconds. Like, you didn't just say this about to come out right now, so jump. Instead of jump, they die. That's what I mean by listen to instructions. Listen to instructions. If you've been playing the game for a while and your man tells you or someone, other dude tells you to do something that is beneficial to helping you win, just try to remember. Just try to remember, okay? That's all you gotta do. Just try to remember. All right, we got number 8. They're afraid of being judged. No one's really gonna care in the next day, the next 2 days, the next 3 days, because honestly, they only care about winning the game. They're not gonna care about you. You feel me? You're only gonna get, which is sad, which is very, very sad, because women aren't expected to play the game. I get it. So a lot of times you're afraid of being sexualized, but you won't be judged. If you're a girl that's good at the game, you know how much clout you get? It's huge for women to actually play a game and be good at it. It's huge. You get a lot of clout. You're not going to be judged. You get a lot of clout. And you're only going to get judged if you cheat. If anything, there's this thing called trash talking, which everyone does. So you're not really being judged. They're trying to get into your head so they can win. I mean, that's honestly the typical tactic of trying to play a game that's competitive. They're trying to get into your head. So that's what I mean by having thin nerves. You don't got to get mad so easily. Just don't. Now, mind you, I understand when it comes to men getting mad, it's because we're competitive and we're doing our best to try to win. And at this point, we're not even mad. We don't stay mad for that long. We're mad at the moment, and we'll rage quit. But next thing you know, you see us on the game yet again. We don't quit that easily. We got number 9. They confuse the game as real life, bro. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep. You feel me? That applies to us too. The game is not real life. But then again, we only get mad because of the fact that we're competitive. It's not because we're treating it as real life. It's just competitive. We're trying to win. So yes, we're going to get mad at certain things. That's not real life. Stop playing the game so scary. Just don't be afraid to move. You're not dying in real life. Like I said, same thing with Call of Duty. You're not dying in real life. You're teaching yourself how to maneuver through the game because you got to think. In order for you to think, you got to play. In order to play, you got to think. You feel me? If you don't want to die, you have to think. You have to think. It's not real life. Don't be afraid of dying. Stop having such thin nerves. You don't got to be afraid of every little thing. Even if you play for so long, you don't need to think so hard. And we got the 10th and final. They need your help for everything. Oh my gosh. This falls back to following instruction. We don't need to tell you everything that needs to happen. Just pay attention to the game. Yo, girls, y'all are good. Yo, I think you can go far with playing video games. Just pay attention. Just follow instructions. The same way you do with school, the same thing you do with book, any science project or art project. Literally, the best way for you to play is just to learn. Just learn. You're not going to be automatically good at the game once you first start. Button mashing won't help you win. Skipping won't help you win. Rushing won't help you win. Learn. Just learn tactics. Learn anything that helps you win. Just learn. That's all you got to do is learn. The best way for you to learn is just to play, so you can figure out what best suits you and what helps you win. And that is the 10 reasons why it's annoying to teach women how to play video games. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe down below. It's your boy BLK Finesse. We out.